Today we wanted to talk about VA veteran loans
Yes, sir.
because we love VA buyers.
And more people need to help them, and they
Yes.
don't for a great reason you asked. So Jason asked me earlier about this question. I was like, we need to make a video and educate people on this.
Instantly.
Yep.
And my question was this, and I've known this because I've helped a lot of veterans, and I know you've helped a lot more than me, but one of the biggest concerns is I know if I am representing a seller or even if I'm representing a veteran buyer, sometimes the seller is a little reluctant, or even the listing agent that may not know how it works as well, a little reluctant sometimes to accept a VA loan because there's some guidelines.
Correct.
Or they think there's a few more speed bumps that they've got to walk through.
Right.
Or walk over. So the question I had for Sean was, I've always known that if there's inspection reports that get done, and say it's termite report,
Yep.
and there's a couple different categories of repair issues that they call out. So the main one is the Section 1 work. So VA lenders always want to see that Section 1 work done prior to closing escrow.
Correct.
My question was, if a VA buyer puts down half as a down payment,
Sure.
does that change that?
Not at all.
And you said it does not change
Not
that.
at all.
And the other thing I didn't realize was, I always thought the seller had to pay for it. And what did you say?
They don't, and that's why this was such an important video to make and to talk about is when you started off, you said sellers are reluctant to accept VA offers. The only reason a seller is reluctant is because a realtor told them to be reluctant. They don't know any better.
Right.
And so it's important that everyone understands how it works. So Section 1 items on a termite report, and the only report that the VA cares about is the termite report.
Okay.
So Section 1 items will be health and safety issues or active infestation,
Okay.
right? Termites, things like that.
Yep.
That's really all they care about. So for most sellers, and correct me if I'm wrong here these days, they'll have that in their disclosure package. They'll do a termite report up front.
Yeah, we're mostly doing that up front
Right.
these days, yeah.
And so-
Inspection reports and disclosure.
All of them, but again, only one I care about is the termite report.
Okay.
So it used to be the seller was required to pay for everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
Changed years ago, but nobody knows.
Right.
And that's what happens is everyone defaults to their previous memory of something. And in our market, a lot of times people say, oh, well, we just don't do a lot of VA loans. There's not a lot of VA buyers. There are way more than we think.
Yep.
We're just discouraging them, and that's why it became such a passion point for me. So what we do is if we go into a house and the termite report is in the disclosures, we'll say, okay, we look through it, there's $10,000 of Section 1 repairs. To make sure that the seller knows that the buyer can pay for them if they want to,
Right.
and I think it's a competitive property, there's going to be multiple offers, the veteran has just as much of a right to that property, I mean, if not more, right, to get an opportunity to bid. And so we want to make it look as clear as possible. So we will have the buyers write in, hey, if the difference between my loan and a normal loan is the Section 1 has to get done, I really want the house, I'll cover the 10 grand.
Sure.
So in the offer, buyer will cover cost of
Do it
Section
up
1
front.
repairs.
Yeah,
Yep,
so much smarter.
crystal
Yeah.
clear,
Yep.
right? And then agent who may not know any better is like, huh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I reach out to them, explain it to them. We just get right out in front of it,
Yeah.
and it gives those buyers more of an opportunity. I don't want to leave it to chance, wondering if the realtor is going to understand how these loans work or not.
For sure. No, I think that's amazing advice. I mean, it's, again, VA buyers.
It's simple.
We're here for you. Sean is definitely here for you. I love to hear from you guys. So reach out to us anytime. Jason Caskie, Coldwell Banker, Sean Herrero, Cross Country Mortgage, and we'll see you soon.